So today's world is hugely dynamic. There's lots of things going on in the sense that consumers are now full of options for choice. They no longer have to wait. Things are moving so quickly. People are really trying to grab consumers' attention. So essentially we're in what we call an economy of attention span. So what it means is that whether your big business is just starting out, whether you're an established business, it's really important for you to be able to identify how you want to be distinguished with your consumer and really what gives you that edge and how do you continuously remain relevant in such a hugely dynamic environment, and consumers feeling like they want businesses and products to fit into their lifestyle. So there's a huge impatience for businesses or brands that feel like they are not connected with consumers or are detached from the reality of what consumers are going through. So more and more you find if you don't market in today's world where there's sort of this race to understand or be part of your consumer's life, then what happens, you become irrelevant very quickly. At the same time, it also means that there's huge opportunities for you not to feel pressured to spend a lot of money because there's lots of ways people are creating really exciting content, exciting understanding of how their brands can be part of your life and how their businesses can offer you great services without spending a lot of money. So there's lots of very cost-effective, very high impact ways of getting to your consumer. So more and more you find smaller businesses are now standing out, are able to be flexible and dynamic and not hindered by what they perceive to be higher costs of marketing their businesses. I think the digital world is still sort of on the up and up. We can't overemphasize what it means for us to be connected as digital consumers and digital brands and businesses, because what's happening is a mobile phone has penetrated everybody's life and people are consuming pretty much 90%, if not, around that portion of content on their mobile phones, from things that are everyday to things that might be completely out of their reach but come to them through the mobile phone. And so what's happening is we have a hugely interconnected world. Information is moving at a split second around the world. People are feeling like they can be connected to pretty much any piece of information that they want to. So when you look at what's happening with Facebook, Facebook is now even affording people ways of having a sort of a lighter content so that you can browse faster and more efficiently and effectively. In Kenya specifically, WhatsApp is huge. WhatsApp groups have become sort of the big drivers of how people make decisions and what influences their decisions. So you have WhatsApp groups for pretty much anything. And as much as they're still sort of very much in people's zones, you'll find that even corporate companies are trying to get into WhatsApp, and big businesses are trying to figure out how to get into that culture of getting into people's WhatsApp groups. So you find that the digital space is something that you can't ignore. At the same time, it can be overwhelming. There's lots of choices, there's lots of options, there's lots of talk around influencers and people who drive decisions. Yet at the same time, it's simply about thinking, how do I want to connect with my consumer on an everyday level and what digital channel really works in that sense. And then just being very creative in the sense of thinking outside the box, thinking about how you can connect with that consumer with really nice content and things that actually would, make them feel like they can share that with a family member or a friend or a colleague. And that shareability is really sort of the gold dust. It's the thing that people are looking for. If you have content that's shareable and that's fun and that passes its way around from one to another, then all of a sudden you have a story. You have a story that you're telling. And that's what digital marketing is all about. It's about telling stories that people can share. So I'm looking forward to carrying on this conversation on the 11th of August at the National Museums of Kenya. We're going to be saying lots of really great stuff about how you can grow your business, and I'll be talking about marketing your business in today's world and unleashing that potential. So come on out and let's have a great session. My name is Angelique Libese and I look forward to seeing you there.